how's everybody doing? Great Sunday to everybody. What's up to El Paso? What's up to Patty Anderson, Stephen Michael, Brett Kilmer, Becky Rupert, John Beast, or John Best, I'm sorry, Melba Winkle, Rebecca Swindle, Patty Anderson, Carol Farrell, yes, Cynthia, oh man, sorry, Cheryl Luttrell, Darla May, all America. How's everybody doing? To say hello to everybody in America, every American, white American, black American, Hispanic American, Mexican American, Asian American, everything. Hi to everyone. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday, people. It's Sunday. So, I want to say hi to everyone. How is everybody doing? And I wanted to make just a quick video on Sunday, just for you guys to think that I'm not forgetting about you guys. It's a great Sunday over here, and we're right here broadcasting. I'm Oscar Blue. We got a little feed now. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. God bless you. God bless everyone. God bless Mexico. God bless Tijuana. God bless America. God bless everybody in America. God bless all of you guys. Good afternoon to everyone. And it's nice to talk to you guys on a Sunday. And I'm gonna take a few minutes away from you guys. And I believe that it's time for me to be addressing several things that need to be addressed, and it's really important for us to address this subjects that we are about to talk about. As Mexican citizens, we feel now in Chiapas that we are being invaded, and I just uploaded a video today about that they made a documentary about it's a little, cortometraje, like we say in Spanish. It's a little documentary about people getting invaded in a certain project area in Chiapas. It's a certain project area in Chiapas that they're basically getting invaded, and these immigrants, they're so poor that basically they gotta take over somebody else's property. That's how it is now. So I don't know why they don't do that in their country, that they have to come to another one to do it. So for me, it's not my job to be looking at things inside and not a biased way. I have to do my job as a reporter, and I have to do my job as a broadcaster and not pick sides. But it's really hard. It's heartbreaking to see the people from Chiapas paying for that apartment, paying monthly rent, or paying monthly tuition, or paying the mortgage for this property. And these people, that they see the property that is abandoned, that is property of the government, they see it as an advantage, and they go over there and they establish themselves, and they don't do nothing. These are the kind of things, people, that for me, this is not a caravan anymore. this is not a caravan anymore. It's not. It left to be a caravan since they came in the first time and they threw rocks and sticks and they hurt our police officers with all types of things. It stopped being a caravan like that. And now that I'm looking at several documentaries that they're making in Chiapas, it pushes me more. It pushes me more to do a big documentary for all these big monsters like Univision, Telemundo, and all these big journalists like Jorge Ramos and all these people that really, I don't think that they know, or if they know the truth, it is embarrassing what they're doing. But if they don't know the truth, it's our job right now to stop hiding and in Facebook and Instagram and on Twitter. It's our job now to stop hiding in those social medias and to do a documentary on what is going on really, and to make an ally with the journalists from Chiapas, and to work together and do a great documentary from Chiapas, from the borders of El Paso, and from the borders of Tijuana, and get several patriots involved from the United States. Also get nationalists, Mexican nationalists like myself from the city of Tijuana and from the city of Chiapas, and also be involved, everybody, on this documentary that we're going to try tomorrow. We're going to talk to the producer and the director, and we can start. Now, my point is, for this video, my point is for all those lawyers and all those organizations that they are in favor of the caravan and they supposedly protect Mexicans, and first is Mexico. No, you're not. You're lying. First is your caravan, and first is the immigrants' interest. We already know that. I never heard of you guys being over here like you are till now, as strong as you are right now in a building with four stories, and every single floor you got people working. So this evidence that is just shown day by day, it's so much evidence now that is shown day by day, and now this one that I already contacted a few people from Chiapas, and they have more evidence on the land that has been stolen, on land that these people are taking advantage of, and they're stealing it from the Mexican government, and from people that they are making them uncomfortable to live there. You got Mexicans saying, the violence went up when these people just started arriving to this, addresses, and to this particular places, and into this apartments or whatever they are. And I told you guys, I've been telling you guys, this is not a lie. I'm not making it up. I got video now, and I got evidence. Every time that I speak, I like to back it up with facts. My thing, for me to be a reliable source and to not lose credibility, for me, is ultimately the number one is to back it up with facts, numbers, papers, videos, photos. That is the number one thing. If I'm talking out of just on my mouth and just making things up, it's just a person that is going to lose credibility like this. So for me to back it up, and for me to start saying every day, every single day, I'm saying it to everyone. They're stealing our land. They're violating our children. They're raping our children. They're raping our women. They're taking advantage of our land. They're doing all these kind of things, and nobody is doing anything about it. It's because it's really happening. I just show you a video. Go to my page and you will see actually a video of people talking about how they're taking away apartments that they are abandoned. Nobody's living on them, but that doesn't mean that you can come from South America and take advantage of them. We have 60 million in poverty over here in Mexico. Why are those apartments not given to the Mexicans of their own country so they can live out those apartments? I don't even care if you live in Tabasco or all the way up to Tijuana. If you don't have a house, the government should have a program that says we have 6 apartments that they're abandoned. Let's make a list and let's give it to the person that it wants to overcome the obstacles of life, and it wants to become a greater citizen and a great individual in society. So your name is Juan, you live in Tijuana. Yes, you don't have a house. No, and I have a family of 3 and I'm working. Okay, I'm gonna give you this apartment for you to start living. It is abandoned, you take care of it, and it's your land because it's a Mexican land. Now we're giving land and then we're giving apartments to people that they don't even deserve really to be over here at first place. If they want to migrate because of this pact, migrate, go to your place, but don't take our land, don't take our women, don't violate our children, don't rape don't traffic our children, don't violate and rape our women. It's just it's getting out of hand. It's getting out to a point that the Mexican government, they are not doing anything about it, because the main, the decisions are coming from the top, and that is our president, and that is Marcelo Ebrard. So if they say leave them, they're not gonna do anything about it. Leave them like that. Let them take advantage of it. Let them take our land. Let them be raping our women. Let them be trafficking our children. Let them make all the Mexicans think that they're suffering. So it's gonna stay like that, and everybody's gonna be continue to inevitably, everybody's gonna think that it is a caravan that is suffering, and it's not. And I'm just, this continues and continues every day. It's a continuously. It's just a continuous on content that we're showing the American public on every day basis. It's just. And not only the American public, it's the Mexican public that I'm mostly interested in. I'm sorry, you guys, it is my country, and I'm really worried about what is going on in my country, and that this is going to be an awakening for a revolution, and that is the worst thing that can happen to our country, to be divided. The only thing that I want is for this to stop. It has to stop to a point now that you have interviews of people that they are living in poverty, and they're afraid to live in their own house that they're paying, because they're abandoned apartments, and these people are taking advantage of the abandoned apartments, and the other people that they are paying for rent and they're paying for a house, they don't have exactly the same rights of security that everybody else does. So it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, and this pushes me more. This pushes me more to do a documentary on what is really happening. What is really happening in our country? What is really happening in our city of Tijuana? What is really happening in Juarez? What is really happening in San Diego? What is really happening in Chiapas, in Ciudad Hidalgo? What is really happening? And explode and expose all of it. All of it. Now, I wanted to ask, if I get the interview with the president, I want to ask him something. I want to ask him this, or even a governmental official, or a mayor or a senator, or something by Morena, that has the political party of AMLO. I want to ask him this. This is the number one question that I want to ask him. We know that we are in the International Pact of Immigration. There's 154 countries. Okay, where does it say that a Mexican can migrate to the United States and claim the asylum? If we are in it, where are our rights to migrate? I want to know if I can migrate to France. I want to know if I can migrate to Italy. I want to know if I can migrate to Canada. I want to know if I can migrate to the United States and claim the asylum. I want to know my rights as a Mexican, because Mexico is not an hotel. It's not a hotel. It's not a hotel. Because I want to ask him, if we don't have no rights to migrate, so what are we on? We're just a hotel that takes care of people? Why? The question is this. Why? Because we got people from Africa, Asia, Arabia, all the continents South America, the continent of America, South America, Central America. We got people from all over the world, from Russia. We got people from all over the world, and they can migrate through my country and use it as a hotel, as an Airbnb, but I don't know my rights as a Mexican. So I want to ask him, can I migrate to France? Can I migrate to Italy? Can I take my kids to another country? And he's going to say, why? Because Mexico is not secure. It's never been secure. We've never been secure. We are a third world class country that is turning into fourth world class country. That I don't like it the way you're managing it. I don't like the way that these migrants are taking away our land. I don't like the way that these migrants are taking away our country. So this is a question that I want to ask. Not because I want to leave my country, because I will not stop fighting for my country. I will not. I will never migrate to another country because I'm going to claim the asylum. I will never. It's a thing that is called pride. And I got too much pride to go and kneel to the United States and claim the asylum. If I want to go to the United States, I'm going to knock on their door and be like, Mr. Homeland Security, my name is Oscar Ramirez. I made these mistakes in my past. I committed this, I did this, and I did that. I have become a greater man. I'm a great individual. I'm a great family man. I have worked so hard for my country. I have a bachelor's. I have 3 diplomas on broadcasting. I'm a licensed broadcaster. I have this, I have that. I have my family now. I'm a family person. I have a change in me. I have a change, in so many ways. Am I, eligible to cross to the United States? That is the way for me to be saying that. Robert Red Arbson, you're done. Goodbye. So that is the way that is for me to ask for enter the United States. That is for me just the way to enter the United States. I will never claim the asylum kneeling down to the United States and beg for them to take me because I'm running away from insecurity, from poverty, and from somebody with that I'm afraid. No, I'm not. I'm right here in Tijuana. I'm right here fighting for my city, and I'm right here fighting for my country. I will ask President AMLO, why? Because I want to know which countries a Mexican can migrate. And that will put him in the uncomfortable chair of telling us if we have the same rights as migrants. Because right now, immigrants have more rights than Mexicans. Why? Because Mexicans are not eligible to claim the asylum to the United States, to Canada, and to other countries. So what is this international pact in? It's in for us. What is good for us? What is good for us? They're just using Mexico as a hotel. They come here, they rent. They don't rent. They give them everything. Everything. Food, medical care, Social Security, clothing, donations, money. They give them everything. And what is Mexicans are what are they giving to Mexicans? They're not giving nothing to us. So what does that leave us? Are we eligible to migrate to France? I want to go and see the Eiffel Tower one day. I want to go, I want to go and see some other parts of the world. But no, we're not eligible to migrate. So what is this piece of crap pact for? It's in for us. What is in favor for us? So, this is more evidence every day for us. Thank God that more evidence is coming every day, evidence through evidence through evidence. And now we have the evidence of people taking advantage of apartments that they're abandoned, but it's a neighborhood, it's a projects, but it's, there's Mexican people living there, and these people, because they see it that is abandoned, they take advantage of it, and they go in there and they live there. They don't pay no rent, they don't pay no electricity, they don't pay no water, they don't pay no nothing. They just live there, and they have this great excuse that they're running away from poverty, and I believe them. It's poverty over there in Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, but there's more poverty right here in my country. So where are the rights for the Mexicans? Those apartments should be given to Mexican poor people, to the people in need of Mexico, not the other people that they're running away from poverty, and you're landing in another city that is one of the most poor cities on the country, and you're taking advantage of it. So where's our rights? There is none. There is none. So we need to be stepping, Mexicans need to wake up now. It's too much. It's too much. And we need to wake up now, and to a point that we need to do something. And what we need to do is just keep pressing, keep pushing. Keep pushing and keep pressing. And don't leave our country alone. Don't back down. Don't back down. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. We fight into our last breath. We fight into our last breath until our heart stops. Until our heart stops pounding. That's when we stop. That's when we stop. So don't give up. Don't give up, Mexico. No se rindan. No se rindan. Hay que luchar. Hay que luchar y luchar y luchar y luchar. Para que nos regresen lo nuestro, y que nuestro presidente entienda que primero es México, en segundo es México, y en tercero es México, y primero la soberanía del país de México. It's so sad, people. It's so sad, but that's the way it is. And what is happening right here is coming to a town near you. Really, it is. And already there in El Paso, it's turning into little El Paso, Honduras. That's what it's doing. El Paso, Honduras. That's the name. Ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So it was great talking to you guys on a Sunday. It was great talking to you guys. It's a little message that we are going to push with this documentary. We're going to push it, and we are going to expose more than the reality. And it's going to go to some places that no documentary has ever gone before. We are not afraid to expose the truth. It's time that we finish this. It is time for us to come out of the rock that we're hiding on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It is time for us to stop hiding over there and that social media. And it is time for us to go more viral and expose everything that is happening, because Facebook is not helping us. Facebook is not stopping it. Instagram is not stopping it. Twitter is not stopping it. On the other hand, they're blocking us, and they're always dropping our feeds. So it's time for us to step out of the shadows and really fight this fight. So I want to say it was nice talking to you guys. God bless you, everybody. Stay safe. And for everybody, peace and love. And always your country first. God bless America. God bless everybody in America. America's the #1 country in the world, but I love my country, Mexico. And Mexico, for me, is #1. In the eyes of the world, America is the #1. But in the eyes of me, my country, I love my country. And Mexico is #1. And we're going to fight against this socialism, and we're not going to stop. You're not going to push us into a corner that we're going to be afraid. No, we're not. We're going to continue doing coverage. We're going to continue broadcasting, and we're going to continue to give information to not only the American public, but to the world. Have a great afternoon. God bless you guys. Peace and love, and always your country first.